What up guys, NoMz here, coming at you with my first commentary for LGU. This is first post LGU, I'm hoping the first of many, and I've got a Domination on Quarry, so the ground war. Using the Aug HBar, haven't really used it that much. I was told by a mate it was a decent gun, so to give it a go. So I joined this game sort of a little bit late, only about 5 minutes in, so it's not too bad. Still get an average score. I'll go over this gun a bit later on in the video and what I think of it. But this is my first video. I'll introduce myself. So I'm NoMz, I'm 17, currently living in South London. The first sort of big city I've lived in. All my life I was always brought up in small somewhat areas, very small compact areas, which I compared to where I am now, I prefer small areas. Everyone seems to know each other and everyone seems to look out for each other. It's the first thing I noticed when I moved to bigger areas, that nobody really watches out for each other as much because there's too many people arguing amongst each other, where I was always in sort of small areas, everyone looked out for each other, and if sort of someone different come around that wasn't seen a lot before, everyone knew about it. It was quite a nice feeling, you know. It was a sense of a one big family. It was very nice. But I'm currently at college, play video games for fun. It's not something I do all the time. Quite a social person. I like to go out. I also work, so it's sort of work, social, and in my free time when I'm not going out with video games. I'm not just purely in this commentating business lark, just simply for the subscribers and hopefully to get recognised and get money and stuff. I'm in it because it's something I enjoy doing. I play the game for fun, but just lately it gets a bit repetitive and I needed something new, and it was either make a montage and go into that sort of thing or give commentating a go. I give it a go a little while ago, didn't give it much chance, but I'm going to give it a bit more chance this time, especially now that I know about LGU and whatnot. Got a bit of a help there, get my name out there a bit, not just to get known, just because, well, it's nice, you know, you put all this work into commentating it, editing it, rendering it, which by the way takes ages, and then uploading it, and all this effort, and it's nice just to get some subscribers back, you know, so at least you know someone's going to watch your video, rather than you're just making this video and the whole time you've got this thought in the back of your head is no one's going to watch this, so what's the point. It's kind of the situation I was in before. Hopefully with LGU they can help me out a bit and be great. So yeah, that's about it for me. So on to the Aug HBar. It's, well, to me it just seems like a hybrid between assault rifle and a light machine gun. Pros and cons of it. Pros is it's got an amazing iron sight. If you put foregrip on it, it's very accurate. Pretty slow fire rate, but pretty high damage. Or at least it feels like that. It also all depends on the game type you're playing. If you're playing a game type of, say, Domination, ground war, like what I'm doing, even team deathmatch, maybe capture the flag, that sort of game type, in some cases maybe even Demolition, then I would say yes, it's a good gun for that, because of the high power, high magazine size, and if you slap foregrip on there, it's got a pretty decent recoil rate. Hip fire, however, if you want to hip fire a lot, I would not advise it, even with steady aim. Hip firing on this gun just does not work. Sort of 9 times out of 10 it won't do too good. Occasionally you get lucky and the bullets happen to hit, but any problem what an absolute fail there. Any cons of this thing, so the downpours excuse me, would be the fact you have to have foregrip on it for it to actually be any decent, and the credit missile fail. You have to have a foregrip on it for it to actually be decent. You try using this with a red dot, it's not too good. Silencer on it seems to affect it too much, makes it too weak and it can't be used, so it can only really be used with foregrip. Haven't tried FMJ yet, or extended mags, but you know, if anyone knows, let me know. I would like to take this moment, whilst I've just my mind's just gone blank, forgot what to say, is to, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, but oh well, my mate, Pretty UK, he's a very good friend of mine, he's constantly changing his gamer tag, which winds me up quite a bit, but other than that, he's quite recently just got back into the whole YouTube thing. He's not a commentator, but I like his style of channel. He uploads little montages of different stuff, Gears of War, Modern Warfare 2 and that sort of game. he's a very good sniper. He uploads snipe montages, like fun little clips, throwing knife montages, some little weird funny glitches that pop up time to time. Not the sort of glitches you don't do purposely, like the elevator sort of thing. Like, you know, like you sometimes get weird things. Some guy's body will end up floating in a funny position and that. What? Yeah, it does that. He's temp prestige level 70, legit. I played with him for majority of that, so I know for a fact it's definitely legit. And he's a very good player. I'm not sure what his play time is, but yeah, he's definitely legit. Now that he's temp level 70, he still, as always, he still plays search, but he doesn't sort of really sweat it. He'll mainly just try and get some decent kill cams. That's what he seems to be into. It's quite amusing really to watch him get down to the last guy, and I mean, the things he does just to get a decent kill cam is funny. You could be like one off a chopper gunner in search, but he's on a 10 kill streak, and he'll still just try and sort of 360 a kid from miles away, risk dying just for a decent kill cam and losing a chopper gunner. Seeing as I've just got NoMz I, can move on to my next topic of the community on this game. Do you not understand when they complain about stuff? Commando, Painkiller, One Man Army, Danger Close, and the list goes on. It's what they brought on themselves. Pretty thinking, what do you mean? I didn't ask for this, but the community actually did ask for it. For example, marathon. Okay, so in COD 4 you had extreme conditioning. You couldn't sprint forever, but for a bit longer, quite a lot longer actually. People then said there was, when making this game, before it was even announced, they Epic Infinity Ward, thinking of Gears of War here, Infinity Ward was actually sort of watching the forums what people were saying about maybe, you know, what they would like in COD 4, like if they brought out an update, and people were saying, I wish you could sprint forever. So hence the birth of Marathon. Well, my mind's just gone completely blank, but yeah, the birth of Marathon. Then onto One Man Army, and this is even something I've said in the past, never actually posted on a forum or anything onto that extreme, but on COD 4 I always said it'd be nice to have a perk where maybe you could change class whenever you wished, because amount of times I've been using snipe and there's been a situation where I've seen loads of people in a building and just, if I could have just quickly switched to an assault rifle class and taken all out, but then again, this perk as well, it's not what people seem to think of it, this real bad perk, sort of, you know, only noobs use for noob tubing. Fair enough, yeah, when it's used in that sense, it's quite annoying, but I've used it myself a couple of times. It can be fun to use to wind up the other team. And now look at this, look. Wow, just didn't even, I thought that grenade would kill him for sure. But anyway, I'll get him in the end. But yeah, it can be annoying. But then again, when used in the good sense, it's a very, I mean, I use it, and my mate went for a phase, Mr. Sugarpuff this is, went for a phase of using it on every class, including his snipe class, because when playing search it can be very useful. Say, start the match, use a snipe class, try and pick some off from spawn, and then maybe switch to an assault rifle class or a submachine gun class, pick a few off, and then switch to submachine gun and rush, or maybe have a submachine gun class with One Man Army and lightweight, rush their spawn, take a few out. When it sort of calms down, you then find in the next ones, switch to an assault rifle class, or what I like to do is I always keep a cold-blooded class there as well. So they call in a UAV, you switch to the cold-blooded class, as soon as the UAV is gone, just switch back to stop and power class. Quite useful. Other things that the community brought themselves is, not too sure what the idea of Commando Pro was, as if the knife range weren't enough on COD 4, even though a knife for me don't seem to work on COD 4, they actually just go for them. But other than that, I don't know why they put it in, they just did. Commando Pro, I know that because people always used to say, I wish I could jump off high buildings and survive, because it'd be fun to try and no-scope and stuff. That was how that was born. So that's about it. This has been a bit of a ramble video, but then again, it's proper hot and I'm thirsty, and as soon as this is done I'm going to go and get a drink. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I'm not one to ask for subscribe, well, to sort of tell you to subscribe to me, but I'm just going to say, if you generally like my video, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. It's a big help to me, and like the video possibly as well. And thanks LGU for uploading this, welcome back, and I look forward to uploading my next video. Peace out, guys.